going to show how to use a repair kit for the air compressor Tesla X or S 2016-21 models. Our OE number is there, and we're going to replace the most exposed parts of the air struts, which is a really easy process in fact. And this is the replacement parts we have, and we're going to put these ones on the original compressor. These are original parts. I'm just going to show how you do it. You see the parts consist of a double cylinder here. That's the dryers. It's silicone balls in there. You have some springs, screws, gasket, and then we have the electrical connector. I have two connectors here. You see the intake here. You go to the air strut, you see it here. We're going to place this part, just this part, not the upper part, this part. Because we have some connectors here that are very often exposed to water, rust, corrosion, oxidation. So that's what we're going to place, and we have the spring. So what you have to do to use this part, just release these 3 screws, then you loosen this. So you just take that out. It's really easy. Just take it out and put it away. I just have an original one here, you see. Very often there's a lots of moisture inside one of the cylinders. The other one is often okay, but it's too much for the silicone balls. You can dry them, but you know they have their extension life, expiring life, to say it like that. And here I have the Wapco original one that you loosen. When you loosen these 3 screws, you just push it a little bit up, then it's loose. And you just take it off. Inside the Wapco compressor that has run for many years, there's a gasket here. Normally there's lots of water inside here, and you have to open these 3 screws at the bottom. That's what we're going to do now. So you see here some numbers there. Yeah, it's a original Wapco. So we're just going to loosen these 3 screws. To loosen it, it's a torque bits T25. So now it was loose. Just loosen the 3 screws. And very often you have lots of water in here. It will in fact pour down in some cases, and you just remove these parts, and then you just take a plier and pull these 2 out. So I just use the plier like this, and we have to pull a little bit here. I already loosen it, and then you have to pull it out. Inside here too you can have water, but disturbs the electrical connections. So we just move that one away too, and we do the same with this one. And remember, there's a difference there. You see it there. You see it there. Here. You see the replacement parts. It's here and here. So you have to be sure that you put it in the right way. So I'm just going to loosen the other one too. Now the other one was loose as well, and we just move these away. We're going to replace them with these 2 new ones, and we take off the gasket here like this. So now it's ready, and we're gonna put on the new parts. And remember, this one was to the right. We just put it in. We have to push a little bit, Then of course you have to clean everything here. It's really important. You have to use some pressure air or something, poof, 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 and clean it up. So lots of water in here, and we just I've already done that. We just pushes these ones too inside. You have to use a little bit force there, but you hear the click when it sits as it should. Then we put on the gasket is already on this one, so we just put these ones in here, and now we have to put on the spring as well. So I'm just going to fasten this new, and I have 3 new screws, and I just put in as well. Okay, sorry, you have to use the 3 original screws to put it back in. So now it's on the way in, and I just you have to take care of the gasket here, you know, because it's really easy that it comes in the wrong place. So just be aware of that. So now it's finished. You have a new electrical connection here, and you just fasten first. You take these ones. Now you fasten. You put that one back in. Put it down there. Knock it on a little bit on the top, so that hole fits there. You see the little point there. Have to fit in a hole here. It's really easy just to put it in. Knock a little bit with a plastic hammer, and then you take the hole. Just do it like that. We have the springs here. And you just hold them here, put them inside, ensure that the springs are meeting correctly, and you tighten it, and you have the gasket, of course, that's inside here. That sits quite well there, no problem, and you tighten it with the 3 screws. You just put it in there and you tighten those 3 screws. So that's it. And then you get to have a new drivers as well. So this is a quick fix to resolve some of the moisture problems. It's quite cheap, and it's a good solution for a quick fix. You know, compressors don't like moistures at all. Okay, when it's froze, it gets worse, but if moisture comes inside here, the cylinder here where the rotor is, and all the wires and that stuff, then everything goes wrong with the compressor. And you also have some ball bearings inside here, they're lying there, where the rotor is going around. That doesn't like water, of course, or moisture, and it will also fail. So if you have a bad sound from the compressor, you cannot do this work, because then probably your ball bearings have run out of time. So this is a quick fix for a compressor that you suspect of, for instance, freezing in the cold, that you get some problems there with the electrical connectors, and you get a warning in the car. But when you hear the compressor once, if you drive into a warm garage and you hear the compressor, then the sound is nice and slow and good. There's no cracking sound from the compressor, then it's destroyed. So you can buy this repair set at teslasuspension.no for around 1,000 kronor, maybe a little bit less. Okay, thank you.